Navy, Old Salt Gamer. I'm back again. I did have some problems with my game. I'm a little bit behind. I lost all my save games. I don't know what happened to them, but I managed to get my current one reloaded by copying and pasting it into my save area. All my games are there, they're just not showing up on my load game. But anyway, we got it where I can at least continue this one. I don't really care if I lose the elements too much, but kind of disappointing. So, first thing I'm going to do today, because the storms have been driving me nuts, is I go to weather station. And there it is. So let's put the weather station up here, because it doesn't really matter exactly how it's laid out. We'll put it right there. And I don't know if I need to construct it or not. Let's find out. Weather station, 3 plastic sheets. Oh, I think they're inside. I got some stuff laying here because I ran out of hands again. I think they're in here. Everything is still growing in here. Matter of fact, I can harvest a couple things. Excellent. Let's do that. Throw the seeds over there for now. Plant that one. Plant that one. Put the potatoes in here. Grab the one that's in there, finish eating it. Okay. Close that. I didn't get a ton of food off of that one, but anyway. There's the plastic sheets. So I need the welder. I still have not made the new welder. I was planning on doing that earlier, but it's like late in the afternoon. It took me about 2 hours to get my game to reload. Alright, so there's the weather station. Put that there. Move that down. Move this over. Now I am going to want the data from this, because we're going to do something. And I have to bring, so I got to flip here a little bit. I want to be on this side of this power controller, because I want to bring this data inside. Maybe outside too. I think I do have 2 consoles. I'm just going to have enough, I think, 1 or 2 extra, 1 extra. Okay. So let's turn this on. I wasn't paying attention. Where's the on switch? Must be in the back, of course. No. On top. Can you tell I haven't used this very often? There it is. Okay, so that's on. Now, let's put a console. I want an LCD or LED display small. If I do it that way, it's going to be upside down, I think. So let's put it up here. Why are you being such a pain? There we go. Alright, so we'll put that there, turn that on for now. Stick my last wire in there, so I'm going to have to make some more wires. Okay, so that's just explaining, showing 0. Let me make a couple wires and I'll be right back. Okay, so I made a few things. I'm standing on a few things. I got my hands pretty full. So, first thing I'm going to do is, you know what, I'll put it in here. Right here's good. I'll put my housing here temporarily so I don't lose it. I'm going to put a chip there. I'm going to put a speaker. I'll put the speaker right there. Why not? And my other console that I'm going to make an LED. I'll put that right next to it. Alright, I only made 15 wires. I hope that's enough. Okay. That's hooked up. I could have just done a 4-bagger here, I guess. That's hooked up. That's hooked up. And I turn that on. Ooh, that's touchy. There we go. Okay. So now, just drop the computer, bring that chip over here. So we're going to learn this one together. I've never done this one before, so let's clear this. So I want to read the weather station. Capital A. Oh my goodness. What? And no, now my keypad's up. There we go. We'll call it, this weather is good. We'll make that D0. And then I want to look at both LEDs, so I'll probably just do LED 1 for now, D1, LES, LED 2, D2, and LES, the speaker, D4. Like I said, I've never done this before, so let's do load R0 weather HTHPR, and I'm going to have to look this one up because it was long. I want to load next weather event. Can I copy that? Of course not. Next weather event time. Next weather event time. Next weather event time. It changed colors. That's a good thing. And then I want to save. Why is it D capital? I can't do that, huh? Interesting. So let's make that display 1 LED. You know what? Display 1. I guess you can't put D1 up there because it's reading it as display 2. It's reading it as a device. When you put D1, it says, oh, that's the device. So that was going to confuse it up. So anyway, display 1. Save display 1. R0 setting. I am really fat fingering today. And save display 2. Display 2 R0 setting. What is going on with my fingers? Okay, so I got those two set up. Now, was there anything else I could read off of that? Activate power required reference mode error. mode is 1, storm incoming. Okay, so storm incoming. So read the mode if it's 1, storm incoming. Okay, so then I want to edit, load weather. Load R0 weather mode. Branch if it equals, not capital, branch if it equals R0 1, and we'll send it to alarm. And then I'm going to put alarm down here for now, so why do I do that? Alarm, there we go. And if it isn't, for now we're just going to jump start. And I got to add that. START colon IIELD. And start. Okay, so that should work. Now let's go down here. Confirm. How do I connect that to the speaker? Storm incoming. Interesting. Like I said, we're going to learn this one together. So if it's alarming, in case anybody hasn't ever done this, I think it's X. Super alarm. Sound alarm 1. There we go. Okay, so what are the sounds? Okay, sound alarm, 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 alarm. How do I know what alarms? Oh! Danger. Let's look at storm incoming. Is it here? Storm incoming. Aha! Storm incoming. Okay, so how do I do that? X, storm incoming. Nope, nothing there. Well, let's do this. Set or save speaker. Sound, is it? Let's try. Was it sound? Sound. Alarm incoming. No, storm incoming. Where was it? Sound.storm incoming. Sound.storm incoming. Save speaker. And that storm. Was it capital I? Storm. Nope. Storm. Is it storm capital? Oh, for goodness sakes. Yes, storm incoming. Storm incoming. It didn't change, so that's not the correct format for that. How about... I'm not sure how to do this. I may have to do some research. Sound. That's storm incoming. alarm. Sound alarm 1. What alarm? What should we type? Sound alarm 1. Let's try that. Sound dot alarm 1. Sound dot alarm 1. There we go. Let's try that. But I'm not going to be able to test it until the storm comes, so jump start. But let's see if it gives me any errors. So let's export that. Put that in here.
Hydration critical.
Get a drink of water. Oh, you know what? I'm wasting my oxygen too. Okay. Now we turn that on. I did turn that on already, so now we bring that. No device. Huh. What do you mean no device? Export. That's connected. That's connected. That's connected. That should be connected. What did I do wrong here? Edit. Alias. D0. Alias weather. D0. Alias. That should all be there. Do I have this hooked up correctly? No, here's where you set the alarm, I bet you. Cycle to alarm 1. Alarm 2, none. Alarm 3, alarm 4. Music, alarm. There we go. Cycle to storm incoming. That might be an easier way to do it. So what do? Save speaker on 1. And I gotta do this though. Save speaker on 0. I don't know why I'm not reading this. It's going to be something stupid again. Export 198. Error at line 8. Error at line 8. There it is. That was weird. Okay. Weather station. There's the weather. Weather. Water bottle for weather station. Okay. Display 1. I guess it doesn't matter. I have to have 2 LED displays. Doesn't matter at this point. LED display small. And we'll do the second one on this one. Okay. No device. Okay, still get an error somewhere. Variable line 9. Oops. Setting. That should be right. Set display, save display 1 R1 setting. State. State, that doesn't seem right either, but we'll give it a shot. That's still red. State equals 0. S-T-A-T-E, state. What in the world? LED display small. Setting, read bright. State is not even on there. What in the world? I bet you I got these in the wrong stupid order again. State, device, logic, type. I do. Wrong order. I'm a little frustrated from having to dig around to get my saves to work, so I'm not thinking clearly because that was driving me crazy. Unknown airline 13. I don't need to do that 13. Okay, so that's not on speaker. How do I... That would be... Is it speaker? No. What is this crazy thing called? Klaxon speaker. Klaxon speaker. Klaxon speaker I can do... So I can just set mode. Mode. Okay. Edit. Not on. Mode. Yep, like I said, we're learning this together. Oh, come on. You're trying to tell me that's still not right? Line 13. Save speaker. Okay, fine, I can do that maybe. Let's try that. It still doesn't like it. Oh, speaker. Maybe it should be... I don't have it set. D4. Why isn't that set? Alias, speaker, D4. That's what the problem is. D3. Oh, it should be D3. Maybe. Let's try that. Confirm. Export. Stupid screwdriver. Speakers. Klaxon speaker. Oop, there we go. Hey! Can't test it until the storm comes. But there's the weather station all hooked up at least. Now when a storm comes, weather station. Now what it'll do is when the timing, when the next weather station comes, theoretically if I have this right, it'll tell me how many seconds it is to the storm impacts. If I have it set right. There's no guarantee of that. But anyway, okay. So we got the weather station hooked up. It needs to be tested, but it is hooked up. Took a lot longer than I thought it would, mainly due to operator error. I've been carrying that 22 ice around forever. Now, a couple items in here I need to pick up. Make sure this is in the correct state. It is. Alright, so next thing, and I have no room. I gotta upgrade my suit. Next thing, I have a Deepminer. We're gonna go, I'm tired of mining. We're gonna go with the Deepminer. Again, these 3D drawings. It's this way. I'm pretty sure it's that way. We'll find out shortly. Yeah, let's put it. Is it up against? Right there. Alright, and I'm sure I need the welder and steel sheets. Ooh, that was a long process. Screwdriver, regular cable coils. Don't need anything else for this. Yep, I have them. Okay, so there's the Deepminer. I'm going to run over here because I want to get a bunch more cable coils. I should have enough ore. Man, I've been mining full. Got a couple things in here, copper. I had to replace all that iron I used yesterday. So let's do this. Am I completely? Oh no, I got 10 left. I do want the data from this, so we're going to go like that. Do a T. And I'm probably only going to be able to get it onto the platform here. Just make sure I did that right. Yeah, it's just empty. But I can turn that off now. I did, by the way, just vent this out here. I didn't want to put it in here because it was getting everything too hot. I'm going to rework that later in a later episode. Alright, so the next thing in this row, I'm going to want a stacker. And I did print some stackers. Here they are. So I want one stacker. And we'll put that right there. And we'll set this. It doesn't matter because it's going to be 50 anyway, but we're going to set it to 50 just in case there's any confusion. And is it all one input? So I can't read it because it's in the iron frame. I guess it is. Provides data connection, provides power connection. So put those back up there. Go around. And we'll put that here. And I'll connect up to something else there. Now, I want to connect the output of that. And I made a bunch of these. And let's pick these up. And we'll keep printing some. So here's the output. We want to take the output of that, square it over here, and we'll bring that. Is that a window? Nope. You know what? I'll put a window here. I do want a window. I want to see if there's a backup. And then put a corner here. Shoots are hard to do sometimes. You got to be in like the perfect position to get them to work. 2. That's it. And 1, 1, 1. Okay, so now anytime, and I could start this now actually. Oh, no, I can't, but it's not connected. Won't do any good if it's not connected. Alright, so this will take anything, the dirty ore out of here, and stack it in here to 50. So then I want to take that and put that into, and I use standard electric centrifuges. I'm not too concerned about firing up the flamers right now. And we'll go 1, 2, that should be enough. And I think I need steel or iron for this, I don't remember which. Welder, put that up there. 2 steel sheets, I got 13 left, so we're okay. Oh, sorry, wrench. Of course, now I need a welding torch. That should be it. Okay. I'm going to put 1 there. Centrifuge and another one here. I could probably put 3 on this. There's no inputs there. Inputs are over here, right? Yeah. So I gotta leave room to get in there. I better go 1 more. What do you guys think? Yeah, I don't know if I'll get the wires in there. We'll go 1 more. Then I'll take the wrench. And I'll take the welder. And that should be that. Now, let's wire these up. Matter of fact, let's run back here real quick. Should have enough wires for a while now. Off. And these off. And we'll put those there. And those there. Alright, so let's go back here. And of course they're up there. Bring these down. And let's plug these in because I want, again, the data ports. And the wire. Okay. Now we got to bring it over here. I probably could have just done 1. That's all right. Leave me some walking space. And we'll bring that over here and over there. Okay, those are all wired. Now, let me grab the rest of my chutes. I think I made 2 stacks. Oh, I made 3 stacks. Excellent. I was somewhat prepared for this episode, even though it took so long to set the weather station up. Alright, so now we want to take the, get rid of that, bring some chutes down here, bring the wrench down here just in case. Now, first thing I want to do is a flipper, flip-flop splitter. Now, I'm going to go straight, other way, other way, other way, close, nope, nope, there we go. Now this will automatically flip between one direction and the other. I need a 1 there, and then I need a corner here. Nah, we'll go straight out, then a corner. Straight, straight, straight. That worked out pretty well. Alright, so those are inputted, and I could probably, and probably will add a 3rd one here, but to save time we'll just go with that for now. So what's next? So now, this is going to kick out a bunch of different ores, because this is going to be dirty ore, this refines it into other ore, so it's going to kick out a bunch of other ores. So So now, what I want to do is merge these two together. So we'll go corner, straight, 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 and I need the other one, junction. My goodness. Did I hear something? I do hear something. What's going on over here? Why? Why are you making nasty noises? Okay, so let's quickly, I'm not sure why it's doing that. I have to investigate that, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. That solved it. Sometimes you can't figure out why these things happen sometimes. There's only 4 megapascals in here. The temperature's high. Why is it pulling up liquid? It's evaporating. And it's going down. That's just bizarre. Why is it so hot? Why is that so hot? 64 Celsius. Well, anyway, it's going down. I don't know why that happened. I don't have the exhaust to this poked in here anymore. Yeah. That's 16. Why in the world did this get warm? Okay. I don't know what happened there. Perhaps when I was venting this, that could be. It was sucking it in over here. I bet you I'll have to move that vent. That's got to be it. Things you don't think of until it's too late. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I got the 2 centrifuges coming out of here. It's going to be multiple ores. So to start with, I'm going to put... Oh, I need sorters. Let me make some sorters. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Every time you think you're prepared, turns out you're not. Alright, so sorters, the way they work, the things that are not sorted pass straight through. The things that are sorted go to the right. So let's put this... Which way do I want to put this? Pass straight through. So I need this. Let's bring it down here. I need to have a little bit of room here. We'll try here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Nope, too close. I had the right idea. Back up a little bit. Try there. Okay, so now hopefully I have enough chutes to at least set this up. Let's go in the corner, not that, the corner, 2, a straight, and a corner. And now, if I set this to iron, the iron will come out over here. Everything else will just go straight through. So this is probably backwards from the way that I want to do it, But I'm going to go ahead and set these up, and then I'll explain it when I'm done. It's going to take a little while, and I'm going to try and keep this a little bit shorter, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done a lot of work while I was idle. I have explained this before in a previous episode, but basically I got my Deepminer running. I got it going into a stacker, the dirty ore, which stacks that to 50, and then dumps it in a flip-flopper into centrifuge 1 and centrifuge 2. Now, when these fill up, or when this gets to 0, and I haven't tested this yet, so we'll watch, see what happens. Theoretically, when this gets to 0 by my IC code, this should shut down, and they should open. Let's wait one more load here. And I don't know if this is going to work or not, because I had to modify the code a little bit, so I could get some kind of a problem here. But if it works correctly, this one and that one should both. There we go. That one did not. Okay, so I'm going to have to do something about that. But anyway, I got one dumping. We'll look at that problem in a little bit. Now I have sorters. I got a sorter for iron, let's see, copper, gold, coal, and silicone. And then anything that goes through all of that is just going to get thrown into this last silo here. And I got all the silos set up. This takes a ton of iron, or steel, by the way. 15 steel for each one, steel sheets. So let's find out why sorter 2 did not shut down. Region check. It's closed. Set something 1 open, 0. If it equals 49, go to dump centi. Oops, that's the problem. Open. Confirm. That's what happened. So we'll just let that run until the next time. That should solve that problem. It won't work this time. It does have fresh dirty ores in there though, so I'm not sure. Maybe it did work. Did this one stop yet and reload? It did. It's possible that that one didn't dump and it just reset. Yeah, it's still got ores in there, I'm sorry. So I don't know if I can shut this down on my own or not. I can, so we'll go ahead and do that. That one should have dumped, and for some reason there was no iron in there. I find that hard to believe. Did that bypass everything and go in here? Yes, it did. And why did it do that? Let's see what we got in here. This is going to come flying out like a... Oh, there's a nice ditch right there, so I'll just let it go right into the ditch. Okay, so that is actually all stuff that should have bypassed everything. Stop that. Okay, so let me get rid of that. That should have bypassed. Did I actually get... That was another one that rolled out of there. Did I actually get a stack of iron? How did I get 42 things in there? Oh. Forgot. I wonder if I gotta do that with all of them. I bet you I do. So it did stack it. I just forgot to set my stupid stackers for 50. And it'll go at 51, so it doesn't... Yep, every one of them I forgot to do. It's been a long day with this loads. save game stuff that threw me a curveball. Okay, so that was kind of a mess. I'll leave that alone for now. I'll sort through these. So I got 42. You know what I could do? And I do have some. Let's do this. Let's make this a junction. Not that way, not that way, not that way. Not that way. Not that way. That's the way I want it to go, but it's not going to let me. Okay. Why won't it let me shoot it in? Okay, now how do I rotate that? Huh. Okay, well, there's an easy way around that too. I think. Maybe not. Junction should work there. I don't understand that. I just want it to go in here and let me have two inputs. That should work.
Power critical.
Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, well, let me put this back on here. Anyway, I'll sort that out later. Basically, I just have to run that through a sorter. It's fixed that problem now, though. But you see what I did. This is going to be a shorter episode because of it's pretty late. And I am, of course, using more power here. So I am going to have to probably make more solar panels. But hopefully you understand what I did here. I explained this in past episodes, basically. I just got the dirty ores coming in there. They're getting stacked. I got 11 more waiting to go in. Once the program, once this runs, and there's no dirty ores left, then it automatically shuts them down and runs them into the sorters. And now that I got all the sorters correct, it's going to send 50 stacks of 50 into all the silos instead of stacks of 1. They're all 50. And then this last one will be everything that isn't sorted, which worked. See here, I got 9. I got to figure out a way to do this over here where I can hand feed these, because I don't feel like I know what I can do. I have an open sorter right here. Why is there a wire sitting up here? No storm yet. I'm kind of surprised. This is going to be a pain because it's going to be anyway, I have to restack those ores. I'm not going to put that on the air. I'll just unload them and maybe load them into a stacker or something. But let me manually restart this one. I don't have any ores backed up yet, so it may take a little while to get the 50s backed up. Oh, by the way, here's my program. I think I showed it to you. If you're interested, this controls everything pretty much. Again, I did this in a previous video on another planet, so let me close the library. Basically, it comes down here on start. It saves the 2 centrifuges to on. Just make sure that the Deepminer is on, and then it goes to region check. Region check. It only checks Centi 1, and load R0 regents. If the regents are 50, that would mean that 50 ores have been done. Then it goes to dump, otherwise it just loops. On dump, I have it open both centrifuges and wait until regents equals 0, and then I go to reset recycler, and this just clears the memory and turns the centrifuges back on, and it goes to start and starts all over again. Pretty simple. Let me pick that up because I think I'm due a storm here pretty soon. That took a lot of steel, a lot of time, and I didn't want to build all this stuff while you guys were watching. I had most of it built, but I didn't have the silos built. Man, did that take a lot of steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, so 60, almost 90 steel sheets. Ooh, that took a while. Doesn't sound like much until you have to weld all that stuff. Alright, so I think that'll be it today, but let's go over here. I also upgraded everything to mod 2, save some power here, except my tool item inside. So what did we do today? Got the upgrade mods. I'm not too worried about the tool one. Mining. Did I get down there? Yep. So I got the Deepminer going, roughly. So we're, oh, and the weather station. I got the weather station. I haven't been able to test it yet. I'll give you an update on that tomorrow. Actually, I won't. I am going to be out of town for 2 days, so my next episode won't be for 2 days. Oh, and you know what? I did the advanced furnace the other day, so we're really knocking out some of the secondary stuff pretty quick. And trading rockets, I don't know if I want to go there yet. We'll see how everything's going. Look to be maintaining power. So I'll probably, between episodes, I might slip another row or two, and I actually might put them up there, of solar panels on here to make sure I'm not using any power. Okay, so now that I got the sorters set correctly, that should be it for today, and I will double check everything over here and let you know how it goes. Sorry about kind of a fast episode, but I did a lot of stuff behind the scenes here because it would just been too boring. And I also covered this stuff in another episode. If you do have any questions about this, I think it was, I went through this really well on my, the moon that begins with an E, the cold ice planet. Jeez, I can't remember it. But I explained all this really well, and I think I got it too. You know how to use sorters and this sorter motherboard and setting all this up. If not, you just label your sorters like I did here, iron sorter and so on, copper sorter, and then you use the sorter motherboard, and I'm not going to do it because you open up this thing and the ores, by clicking on it, and the ores are way down the bottom. But you just set your iron to accept iron, to copper to accept copper, gold to accept gold, and so on and so forth. And like I said, the sorted items come out the right side of the sorter. This is the input. Sorted items come out over here at the right side, and then I send them in here, and so on down the line. And the ones that aren't sorted go straight through into the next sorter. So what I did down the end here is basically anything that's not sorted, dump into this silo. And I probably should, well, it wouldn't do any good to put a sorter here because it's not going to be all the same more. Okay. Again, This is Navy Old Salt Gamer. Probably not one of my best episodes. You'll have to forgive me. It was a long day. If you see, if I hit escape and save as, I lost all my save games. I must have had 40 of them in here, and I managed to get this episode reloaded. And I think if I do this, watch the bottom left of the screen. I get that error. And that is why I can't load any more games than that. If anybody knows what that error here means, please let me know. If you know a fix to it, please let me know. I do have this episode working, which is fine. That took a lot of cut and pasting in the Stationeers save games file, and man, was it frustrating. So this episode is a little scratchy, iffy, not one of my better ones, but hopefully I explained it good enough. And again, this is Navy Old Salt Gamer. I will be back in a couple days. I am going out of town, so be patient, and I'll be back. Have a good one. And if you like, please subscribe and like these videos. Thanks.